What is going on, governors? Chisgule here. And today, we're testing BQ, baby. I feel like infantry have been kind of on a roll. And then archers, like, technically they are in the game. Like, technically they're here. Rip archers. Low key. Shout out to the members and moderators in the chat. Lucid, thank you for the 2 gifted. Appreciate you, dude. Schmo, grats on the gift. J Games, grats. Appreciate you. Also, shout out to my legendary guard. Photos behind me on the wall over here. I can always never remember if I've inverted my camera or not. It's over here. Excited for BQ and for Philip Shajar investment to finally pay off, boosting 2 smite formations. Ooh. Only my leadership gear were actual leadership gear. That does sound like a plan you've got. Anyways, let's jump in game, shall we? And I'm going to unmute on Discord. I'm gonna check if anybody's in yet. Oh, Bara, you here, bro?
Yeah, bro, I'm here.
Let's go. So, new commanders just about here. I'm pretty hyped for this. How have you been, man?
Been good. Just chilling, waiting for this pass opening.
Let me just adjust the volume here on my end. My music is too loud on my monitor, and your audio is too low, but that's entirely my end. I think I'm actually too loud. Just going to adjust that real quick. I have this super professional software that's super inconsistent. Sometimes I'm like many decibels louder than other times. It's very weird. Anyways, Bara, you migrated from... God, when did you actually start playing with Smash Squad?
3 KVKs ago, I guess.
Was it only 3 KVKs ago?
Yep.
So you joined us in 2293.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
Okay. Right on. And you joined me on this next step of the journey in 2377. Right in time for a suicide KVK. GG.
Straight into the deep end. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, no kidding. Nova says, can't wait to see this commander in action. Thank you for the 21 months, dude. So, yeah, we got to figure out how we want to test this thing. I'm kind of torn, to be honest, between doing like a no gear test and we can play around with a bunch of different combinations, or alternatively, and by the way, I'm glad you're here, Bara. I just got a message from Shatterstorm who can't make it. So that worked out. Anyways, we could test with no gear and do a bunch of different commander pairings. We could test with gear, but that kind of locks us into, you know, BQ primary. But you've got the pincer stuff. I've got the arch stuff. It's kind of compelling to test it with gear.
Definitely we can see it in.
Oh, you know who just messaged me?
Who's that?
Mephisto, baby.
You coming back?
He and I did some fun collaborations over the last couple months. Test gear with pincer versus arch. Hooksy, what's up, dude? Hyperion, what's going on, man? Dude, I'm all over the place. I've not slept much recently. There's a bunch of reasons why that is the case, in part because I have young kids. But I'm like, chat, do you want the gear test or the no gear test? Let's start a poll. The advantage of like the no gear test is we can like really make things symmetric. Chat says, tell Mephisto to sponsor the hot tub stream. Bro, I don't know if that's still an option here. Let's see here. Gear, no gear. Okay. So I put up a hole up. By the way, shout out to Twitch chat. We got a couple folks at twitch.tv/Chisgule watching the stream here. So there's a couple things I kind of want to do. One thing I want to do is just like do some 1v1s and test against some meta marches. Huo Arthur, Zhuge Herman, Wallace Liu Che, and like see how BQ with Liu Che does. And I actually messaged Amfer and I was like, what would you put together as your test plan? And he's like, okay, Chisgule, here's what I would do. So that's what he recommended, is like do some 1v1, see how it does against all the different troop types, which I think is kind of a cool plan. But then the next piece of the puzzle that I thought was really cool was to run 5v5s, and we'd basically use the exact same pairs, except I'd use Wallace and you'd use BQ. And we just see how much it elevates the ball. I mean, at the end of the day, like, BQ is just going to be better than Wallace, right? Like, the release of BQ, isn't it just kind of like a, like, why was Wallace ever put in the game sort of a moment? If you only run one smite march?
And it feels like it was pointless to get him now.
Yeah,
in hindsight.
I do think he could potentially be a part of like a Pincer Smite rally. Maybe.
I'll be trying him with the rally. I'll be definitely trying him with the rally. The first rally I set will be with him. But I feel like Alex does I don't know, personally, I use Alex on the field with Luce instead of William.
Yeah. It's time to bench the old Alex. Potentially.
I think so.
Potentially. I don't know. There's going to be people who would do the opposite. They're like, nah, bench the William. Okay. BQ, he's going to show up. I can't remember how many tickets I have to spin this thing. Not as many as I would like. But I think I got enough here. What are you guys' thoughts on Gorgo YSS Garrison? No, I don't think that's as good as Hera. I mean, YSS did get buffed recently with the museum, but I don't think so. BQ with Wallace and Liu Che with Alex or Philip. See, that's part of the advantage of a no gear test, is we could run all kinds of stuff. What talent build are we running on BQ?
That's a good question. I thought you'd have to answer for that one.
I think I have an answer here. Let's see. Or I don't have an answer because I reset all these talents to simulate Tokugawa Ieyasu Garrison. Do we think Thunderous Smite actually has payoff now? Whenever you deal smite damage, there's a 30% chance it's increased by 10%. That feels like such a bad use of talent points. You see Chis in VC and you know he's streaming. True. With 2 smite commanders, it's worth it. I just feel like the percent boost here is so low. Like, a 30% chance of a 10% boost. So this is like 5 talent points for 3% more smite damage. On average. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. So you do something like this. You'd have to get hold the line, right? Then you'd get strong of body. Yeah, so you probably end up doing... Are you watching the stream by chance? Oh, I have... No. I have some talent points I don't need here. Hold up. Hold up? Wait a minute. I don't think we take Pack-a-Punch, but it's kind of interesting. This commander's troop deals 6% more smite damage, but takes 6% more normal. Do we do that? I feel like it actually could be worth. But I think this build ends up being like probably what you end up doing. Alex is greater than BQ? You're crazy. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. All right, I'm gonna send you what I think the build is here. Took a picture.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
It could, like, you could definitely make an argument for Pack-a-Punch. But taking more normal damage of all types, like taking more normal damage sucks. That means you're taking more combo damage, you're taking more smite damage. Ugh. Nah, that's gross. This does not work as well as you'd think now that combo and smite in here. It's good in arc, but in KVK it's a no-no, Hooksy says. Yeah, I could see that. Adrenaline was asking if BQ's good at 5511. I'm gonna go with yes, but we could actually look at the skills. I think that the damage here is insane.
You're not having Pack-a-Punch, huh?
Oh, I don't think so. It's tempting. I think for dueling it could be fine, but I think with like all the combo and smite damage running around now that I'm not trying to take all that extra damage. I don't think it's asymmetric enough in our favor. It might be. I mean, it might be about worth the 3 talent points, where sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's bad. Yo, what is he wearing on his head, by the way? He's got like a little bow on his head. I know that's not what it is. But that is like a... What kind of hat is that? It's just gonna die quickly if it gets targeted? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could max just the first 2 skills and this thing would still cook. Both of these commanders have some hats, I'll tell you what. Back to... Dude, all these commanders have hats. Wait a minute. Dude, like, actually all these wait. Like, every commander has a hat. Except Markswoman. Except Markswoman. The hat meta is very competitive. True. CY's got a hat. Subutai. Oh, City Keeper, no hat. Tomo's got a hat. Bertrand. Bro, even whatever this kind of hat is. Emotep's got one. Narcissus. Dude, he's... Look at him. Okay. Stop showing off, Lancelot. What a freaking jackass. Lancelot and Centurion. Take it easy, guys. Meanwhile, Dragon Lancer over here. Very relatable. It's a wig. Oh, yeah, Narcissus, it's probably a wig. True. True. Gajamata is showing off, but he's kind of casual about it. This dude's got freaking long hair, bro. Ragnar's in the Bald Club. Let's go. Team Baldy. Dude, there's actually more commanders with hats than not. Oh, jeez. Honda has no chill. Then there's Herman. Whew. Take it easy, bro. All right. Dude, pretty much everybody's got a hat. Okay, so I had a professor in college. I know I'm like really off on a tangent here. It was Intro to Psych. And they talk about like group behavior and how sometimes when you're a part of a big group, you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And they show pictures and talk about it in the context of like, you know, students participating in rioting after football games, which is like a very college experience in the United States. And you would say, all these people have sandals. This is not good riot footwear. And I just, you know, I look at all these guys without helmets and I'm like, this is not good combat headgear. You need a helmet, dude. You gotta protect the noggin there. Yeah, Henry over here with the bowl cut. Bro. Anyways, low-key miss rock, but you went homeless playing it. I hope you're being sarcastic. I hope you're being sarcastic. I think chat wants to see a gear test, man. Are we doing this with gear? The problem is that I can't match your gear except on my infantry, you know? Like, my cav stuff's pretty good. But like, bar, it ain't, you know, what our infantry stuff is, you know? Frodo's here too. What's up, Frodo?
Yo, what's up?
Are you joining us for testing?
No, I'm just chilling for an hour.
Right on. Welcome to chill, dude. No
Thank
gear,
you.
minimize the randomness. I think we do take the gear off. Want to run 2 tests, one with gear and one with no gear. Yeah. I think what we do is we take all our gear off. Rip. Oh, it's not Rip Canyon anymore. I take it back. Okay, so let's do a couple things. Let's take the city skin and remove it.
We can put the same skinny skin on. But yeah,
I
can remove it.
Yeah, I think it's easier just to remove it because I'm going to use different troop types, I think. So city skin is gone. And you probably have a token buff.
I have a 25% because I'm doing rallies right now. So just pop that if you want. 25%
You have,
capacity. Yeah, I've got a unit capacity, 25%.
Okay.
I don't have an attack one. I can put an attack one on as well.
Yeah, also I'll pop a 25 expansion. That's easy enough. And then I could do anti-scout and clear my...
I can put a 5% attack as well.
No, I'm cleared. I got nothing now. Or what do you have on? Nothing?
No, I've got a 5% attack, but I can take it off.
No, I'll match it. I'll put another. I'll put it on again. I needed to extend it anyways. I got a gazillion of these tokens. None of these tokens matter.
Yeah, exactly right.
What, like, why is anti-scout even in this game? Who knows? In Call of Dragons, it makes a little more sense because there's no other token buffs. I know that might sound crazy. There's no attack buffs or defense buffs or capacity buffs. You just, you know, play the game. It's crazy. You just you feel like, you know, fighting in the open field, you just fight because you don't need to be buffed up to the high heavens to play. Okay. Anti-scout is good to trap. I suppose in the early game that could work out. Or if you've got like a trap account in the late game, you might be able to pull something off. Okay, now I need to actually take all this gear off, which is kind of a pain. I hope you have presets. You can make a preset with no gear in it, which is a handy way to clear gear. But I'm going to take all the gear off, and we can try lots of different combos. We'll just clear it all out of here. Oh, I'm too low on my list here. And then we're going to have to clear all the formations too. Best way to do that is just to move the commanders to line formation. And a part of the value of that is that then we can run our 5v5 and have everything be even, which I think is kind of nice. We should just do a double check on all our talents being the same. I feel like you and I have kind of the same roster of commanders, right? Like, you got all the stuff.
Yeah, I got everybody.
Hey, he's got everybody, chat. We do whatever. Cool. The only thing you gotta do is just be careful if you switch everything to line, which is what I'm doing. Technically, I think it's unequipping all your stuff. So just don't accidentally recycle your armaments, which is like way too...
Don't even say that. Don't even say that.
Yeah. It's way too easy to do in this game.
I would literally just quit the game straight away. I'll just turn
I think
off
you can message support, and like they may help you. For someone who's like, such as yourself, who's a big spender, like it exactly mirrors your sentiment of like, I would quit. Well, they don't want you to do that, obviously. So I think they'd probably take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is kind of wild. All right, we switch everything here to line. And we should, okay, I think I almost have it. Hold on. I think there's no doubt here that the combination is BQ Liucha. Like, is there any debate about this, chat? No, right? It's BQ Liucha, and you just collect wins. Imagine if it doesn't win. Ain't no way, right? I think, yeah, all my commanders are switched. Okay, so I'm good.
I'm not.
No gear armament testing is not conclusive. Yeah, but you gotta start somewhere. And I feel like this is a good way to figure out like what might some relevant combos be. The other problem is we'd need like a bunch of extra people with maxed perfect sets of cav, infantry, and archer stuff if we were gonna do some additional testing. Why not BQ with Wallace? I think we can definitely run BQ Wallace and compare. I would kind of like to do that. You want to see Charles Martel with BQ? That's interesting. Let me send you some pictures of talents here. So what do we want to use for 5v5 testing? We got BQ with Liucha, so that's easy. We could do Ragnar with Skippy. That's a classic. Zuge Herman. We could do Huo Joan. No, Huo Arthur. And Nevsky Joan. Not that I think Nevsky is like particularly meta at this moment, but
you'd rather Joan
Belly Prime?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Dude, Belly Prime, so many of these commanders, like players said that they wanted to have like these niche commanders.
Sure.
I think I'm one of them. And then as soon as we get those things, it's like, no, that's actually not what we want. I don't know if I'm doing any... Dude, we have fighting soon. It's like Thursday.
Very
we
close.
have fighting in like 3 days, right?
Correct.
That's kind of hype.
If they fight.
Do you think they're gonna fight?
I don't know. I don't think they will. I think they want to. Oh. They want to make it definitely their odds. They want 7 versus 1 straight away. They're not playing. Let them have their way.
Well, I'll be ready. Bought all my stupid bundles. I'm just gonna be farming till King's Land.
100%.
Dude, this guy's name outside my city. That's actually funny. So I think that's what we do. BQ with Liucha, Ragnar Skippy, Zuge Herman, Huo Arthur, and Nevsky Joan. And I will use Liucha with Wallace. I don't know. Do you guys want Liucha with Alex or Liucha with Wallace? You guys tell me. I'll end this poll. I just don't know what we would test if we did gear. This is the problem. We need the people with the perfect gear, which I don't have at the moment. You guys finished past Glory yet? No, we're still getting glorious. So I'm in the wrong place. Dude, I already missed the stupid ruins. So the combos we need to test are BQ Wallace, BQ Liucha, and BQ Phillip. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I think that's a great idea. Ruins are... Hey, Queen! What's going on? Is that actually Queen? Shoot me a message on Discord if you don't mind. I'll make you a moderator. You don't actually have to moderate anything, but you'll just be knighted to moderate if you ever felt so inclined in the moment. Sweet. Dragothian's also in your KVK? No, he's not. Dragothian cannot possibly be in this KVK. What kingdom is Dragothian in? Alright, making Queen a moderator. He's in 1981. I guess I could just governor search him, right? Is it gonna show him? Yeah. And KVK against Dragothian? Big question. Testing with armaments or not? Maybe with formation, but not with any armaments equipped. We're just going to do line for now. Just kind of lame, but... Send him a friend request? I'm pretty sure we're friends. Lucrative business with a Z. Business. Mad Shadow says no, Pincer will be relevant. Guan outlives everyone. Guan is just kind of kicking back laughing here at how relevant he's been for as long as he has been.
I benched him for Canyon.
What's that?
I benched him for Canyon, and then I had to bring him back.
Yeah. He's still quite good in Canyon. Speaking of which, did you make it onto a home gang team?
Yes, we're third.
Dude.
We're not in front of you.
Well, I'm with Hope and Lion. Wait, I'm in third. Wait, which team are you?
Let's have a look.
You Avengers?
Nope.
You're Avengers, so you're fourth.
Yeah, Avengers, yeah. Fourth
okay.
now.
Okay. Dude, the problem is nobody attacks us, so, like, we don't get any points. Nobody wants to hit Lion and Hope. And, like, my lineup is almost the weak bait line one in the bunch, and it ain't weak.
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, we have like that's nuts. We got like 3 million more power than everybody else. Jeez. Purely off the back of their troop count, man. Yeah, so nobody's hitting us, which means we're not gaining rank. I think we have one technically every single fight.
I don't think we will lose one. Well, look at Lost Canyon.
Oh, bro.
Top 50.
Bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8 is from another kingdom.
All right, quickly hit him.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. Dude. Okay, so 27, 28, 30, 35. I mean, there's some people that are mixed up with GV.
They jump in right at the end. They jump in right at the end.
Oh, so all day it was...
Yeah.
Okay. All day it was us, but pushing at the end, huh? I mean, now's the time, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I don't want to do this. Probably like this. $10 minutes till BQ's here, everybody. 10 minutes. So hype. Is it worth it to expertise the BQ? Okay, well, let's look at the expertise skill. The answer that immediately pops to mind is just yes, but what does it do? If you're in a field troop. So this little top thing is there for lore reasons. For the next part, when reduced to 50% units remaining, deals 60% more damage and takes 30% less damage for the next 6 seconds. When reduced to 15% units remaining, deals 100% more damage and takes 50% less damage for the next 6 seconds. That seems insane to me. It's like mini Leonidas. Expert looks like it will be great on rallying. I actually disagree. I think it's better for the field. Like a rally could last for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. So, you know, 6 seconds of bonus over an hour is kind of like, eh. Oh, I mean, I guess this... No, you're right. This part is good. But we're still just talking about, like, 5% normal damage. It ain't much. Please do BQ Skippy for those that don't have Ragnar. There's certainly some combinations we could test, like BQ Skippy, for those that want to see it. Counter rally OP when goes to the death. Counter rallies could be really good. Yeah, because they get swarmed, and so in the moment they get swarmed, this could be pretty cool. But this says when it's in a field troop. So this doesn't work at all for rallying, actually. It says field troop. If you're in a field troop, so not a rally, not a garrison. It's not going to work. Yeah, the rally's not a field troop. The way they used to word it is different. The way they used to word it is the way they had it on Alexander the Great. And what that would say is when you're in the open field. On the map, that's what it is. When you're on the map, which is different. Map, you can be in a rally and it still works. Toku's gonna be bad? I don't think so. Baro, what do you think about Toku, man?
I think he'll be good for the bigger kingdoms who can hold infantry all the time. But when you're smaller kingdoms, you got to fill with anything. So that's why Gorgo Hera just is meta for. That's why people use it, because they can just put anything in there.
It sure is handy.
Yeah, I don't think going full infantry is going to help too many kingdoms.
The new MGE Inf paired with Hera? I'm not so sure about that either. I think that in like artifact and stratagem KVKs, there's going to be like all kinds of wacky stuff that is going to happen with these commanders. So I don't even know that our KVK here is going to be totally representative of like the sorts of things you'll be able to do everywhere else. BQ Phillip, we'll definitely test that. We'll test it with a Philip primary, and we'll test it with a BQ primary just to kind of see. I think that's a great idea. Who are you facing? Who aren't we facing? There we go. So we're facing 1079, 1807, 1981, which is Dragothian's kingdom. Hilarious, actually. I had no idea. 1945, 3308, 1206, and 1903. 3308 is a gold imperium, by the way, and 1903 is a silver imperium. So, yeah. I think this map was like, if we just, look at the imperiums, probably designed with like the intention for 2377 and 1079 war camps to be allied. But, yep, nope. This is going to be interesting. 5 minutes. True. Oh yeah, talents. Crystal Tech will not do anything in the practice match, so we're good on that front. But let me just send you talents real quick.
Yep.
I mean, they're probably the same. Like, almost certainly. So, like, Huo, I'm just using, like, the standard talents here. So for Huo and Nevsky, that's easy. And then you probably are using these same Zuge talents. If you're not,
we're running the same Huo.
Yeah. Okay, I sent the Zuge talents, and then who else do we need? Ragnar. Yeah, I feel like I've got some pretty uncontroversial picks here. There might be a talent point here or there you have different. What do you have on your Zuge? Same thing I have?
My Ragnar's completely different to yours.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, good thing I sent the picture. I think my Ragnar build's better. I don't know what your build is. Is it an infantry build?
I don't use feral nature.
Oh, you want that?
Yeah, so I was too slow. I was way too slow on the field. So I go up the talent tree. I switch.
That's interesting. Okay. So the part of the reason I don't need that is that I have the 4-piece. Actually, it's the 6-piece infantry set.
I got the 4-piece.
You have the 4-piece as well?
Yep.
Who are you pairing with Ragnar that you're too slow? How? Do you have the boots maxed out?
Yeah, I got the boots at 5.
How are you too slow?
I just think I'm too slow.
Nah, ain't no way.
I'll switch. I got it set. Your preset set, so I'll switch it.
Yeah. Ragnar's so slow, chat says. What? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
See? They're with me.
Yeah, chat's on your side on this one. So I don't know what I'm doing. That I feel like my Ragnar is not too slow. But okay. Oh. No, maybe it is slow. I pair with Philip. Maybe that is a slow combo.
Oh, it's slow, man.
So I use a cavalry, a troop with it. I use 1 tier 1 cavalry, which gives you the mixed troop march speed bonus initially. And then the moment you're in combat, you're good. Chat says I'm done with Ragnar. He's not good. I don't know what you're talking about. Ragnar AoE damage slaps, man.
Ragnar's great.
Yeah. There's like so many reasons why you want the rage though. Like every time their troop reaches 70% rage, you get a % boost to skill damage, which is really good. But then like his active skill is where it's at. Like you're just trying to pump the active skill as much as possible. Ragnar needs a scooter? Okay. 2 minutes? Oh my god. Technically, it's now 1 minute and 20 seconds. Are we winning? We've got to be winning this. Dude, I still need to do my mobilization quests. I've been kind of like slow rolling it with bundle buying. In fact, I probably can just buy this thing real quick. 12,000 gems. I think the better quest is 7 bundles. Oh, 10 bundles. That's a crazy quest. That's a Lion Hope quest right there.
Research ones are good as well if you've got lots of crystal tech.
Oh, I already blasted through that. That would have been really clever to do it that way. I did not do it the clever way.
I
Do you
clicked the
buy
wrong one.
any wheel bundles?
The wheel? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the wheel. Yeah, I've got the wheel. I've got tickets for it.
You buy the wheel bundles though?
Yep. They're good speeds.
All right, I'll buy that. All right, so I'm gonna switch to the restart account and then switch back to this account. We'll have the wheel and all that stuff. Your name is Gramps Kicker. Hey, Chisgule. I quit Rock like a year ago. Is it worth it to go back? I would say that Rise of Kingdoms is definitely better now than it was a year ago. Like, it's improved in really, like, meaningful ways. And I still really enjoy playing the game. I still really enjoy the sort of core loop of, like, get into KVK, fight over territory. I like that a lot. I am 99% sure I put you on the other team, but I am going to actually be mad at myself if I did not. How tragic would that be? Practice match. Management. Oh yeah, you're the first one on the other team.
Right. Let's get this wheel going.
Yeah, we're chilling. We are big chilling. Okay.
How many tickets you got?
Let's spin. Good luck, bro. I have 238 tickets. Not the not the most. It might be. Oh, what I should have bought is a gem bundle. Like when we've done one of these guys. But whatever. We don't have time for this. We gotta just go and get in there. Shop. Buy this. Buy that. And I get a couple of these bundles, I suppose. Spin to win. Feel like a barbarian in what's it called? Diablo. All right, here we go. 314 of these tickets.
I hope you get better luck than I do.
Are you getting wrecked? Rip. We pull for BQ. With 300 tickets, I should get a fair amount of 8 spots. Oh, there's the first one. Let's go. That's a spin right there, man. Holy.
I've got 2 8s so far, and I'm at 96.
Wait, how many tickets did you have?
300.
300. Okay, we have the same amount of tickets just about. We'll see who ends up with more sculptures. You spent all your gems and got 0 gold heads? Bro, ain't no way. I'm actually getting way fewer gold heads than I would expect. You might beat me on gold head count, actually. Oh, second 8 spot. Let's go.
I got a few gold heads, but
BQ 4. That's a good spin. I do think it is pretty satisfying the way that tickets work now. That was a pretty nice change, right?
yeah, I don't mind it.
3 8 spots now, baby. Let's go.
Oop, I'm on my 4th.
Put in a good word for me. I want to join 2377. Appreciate you, Alberto. You're up to 4 8 spots?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you're gonna win.
I didn't count gold heads, but I'll tell you how many BQ gold heads.
Chat says whale favorite update. I mean, it is. Oh, there's my 4th 8th spot. Let's go. Technically, I think for every 100 spins, you should get 2 8 spots, if I remember correctly. Oh, 5 8 spots. Ooh, I'm cooking now, baby.
You got me then, because I've only got one more spin to go.
Oh, uh-oh. I am cooking. The only thing that can make this better is if they took these research speeds off the wheel. I feel like for most people, those don't need to be there. But, like, research speeds are, like, actually weirdly necessary for KVK. At least they got rid of the building speeds. That was a huge W.
Right, I've opened up all my chests.
Oh,
I'll check now.
6!
You got me.
I got 6-8 spots. Bro, I'm cooking.
124.
124 gold heads?
Yeah, BQ.
Okay.
BQ,
And that's after you opened all the chests?
Yeah, I opened all the chests, everything.
7-8 spots. Oh my god.
That was with 275 tickets.
Oh, you did 275 tickets? I'm doing more tickets than you. So I think I had like 314 or so tickets. Okay. Woo! Claim all this. Tiered rewards go burr. Okay. Let's see how many I got here. Woo!
I didn't buy the bundle today, actually.
Yeah, you could also. Did you spend your gems today?
Not. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I didn't buy the. Yeah, I can buy the gems. I'll do that now.
Oh yeah, do the gems, bro. Do the gems. 156 is what I got. I think if you do the gems today, you get pretty close to where I'm at. Confirm. Free. Spend. Okay. We gotta hurry up and max this guy over here and get into this thing. I'm gonna actually focus in on that. Good luck on your remaining pulls, though, dude.
Another pool of 8.
Nice. Love to hear it. Okay. And now, I mean, I have 2,246 gold heads. Like, feel like I just used them. And then by the time some other wheel commander shows up, I'm going to be in a really good spot with these tickets. Because I'll rush max this BQ. Share your gold heads, damn. Imagine if you could share your stuff in the game.
Do my VIP.
If I could share my excess gold heads, like once you max a commander, if you could share the gold heads after, how crazy would that be? It would take it to a whole new level of, like, you know, being in a kingdom with whales really gives you some meaningful edge. Oops, didn't mean the caps lock. It's all good, dude. They did add flux sharing. That is true. You can't give people your extra stuff, but you can just buy their bundles. In fact, Bora, you sent me a flux script in game at one point.
I did.
I don't even know how you do that. Is that not? It can't be very complicated, is it? Is it pretty easy to do?
Yeah, try it. It's in chat.
You just do it in the chat? That's kind of cool.
Grab your 99 pack and send it to me and I'll show you.
Nice.
I was gonna say, you can test on me if you want.
Yeah, okay. We got multiple willing test subjects here. Alright, I maxed it. Damn. This is crazy. Is it worth saving?
Show me your talent tree as well. Just send it to me on Discord so there's no confusion.
Yeah. Yeah, once I'm gonna level them up again real quick and then do that. Just mash the button on the stars. Do you remember when experience and stars were like actually a concern?
Long ago.
I don't miss those days. In Call of Dragons and in other games, they have stars operate in a very different way than they do in Rise of Kingdoms. Like in Rise of Kingdoms, it's just a level gate. But in a lot of other games, like having a star level gives other benefits that are combat related. Okay. Now I gotta finish leveling him.
Right, it's expertise.
Huge. What was your final sculpture count? Did you track it?
135.
135. Okay, okay. I definitely did get more than you, but not that many more. All right, so I took Thunderous Smite. Then I took Hold the Line and Strong of Body. And I think I do 2 points in Undying Fury and 3 into Iron Spear. Oh no, I can do more. I can max that and then just do 2 in the March Speed. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna send you this picture. Then I'm gonna sanity check with the chat to make sure that I don't have any unintended buffs equipped. Put them in line formation, whatever that's worth. So my commanders are all not wearing any gear. They're in line formation, except for some of these guys. Hello, Guan. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go here. Line. Cool. Yeah, I'm not using any of those commanders anyways. All right. Civilization leader. I do not need the stars. Okay. I think I'm good to enter. Osiris. Practice match. Enter. Confirm. Oh, you wanted to see Charles Martel.
Let me know, because I haven't done that. I haven't
Yeah, could you
I don't know if I have him maxed. I think I do, because I used him as a reset. I think I've got enough. Let me have a look. I think I do. I might have to
You don't have BQ on the wheel? Are you in like a KVK 1? Yeah, you're in KVK 3? I don't have the answer for that one.
similar talent tree for Martel. I maxed him now.
You just maxed Martel?
Yeah.
You didn't use universals though, did you?
No.
Okay. I reset my Martel in the
so did I.
swap event.
Reset.
Yeah.
And I had enough just to.
Bro, I don't know about you, but I've been getting a lot of gold keys in GV 77. Oh my god.
That's why I just opened up like 4,000 of them. I maxed them.
Dude, like the gold chest velocity is super real, chat. Like some people might get kind of mad to know what this gold chest velocity is. I don't know if we should say. But let me ask this. Have you been pleased with the volume of speed ups you're getting from gold chests in this kingdom?
I feel like that's going to give us the edge against most kingdoms when it comes to long-lasting fights.
Yeah. Potentially, yes.
That.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I'm going to run down to your obelisk, because have you entered yet?
No, I'm maxing Martel. I've got the stars on Martel.
Okay, yeah. No worries.
Just in case I need him.
I'm going to go down to your obelisk anyways, and we can port to your side, so I think it's fine. Do you miss your first Kingdom 51, the good old days? Bro, man, it is really weird to like have that nostalgia and look back on that kingdom. Because people like may not realize that, like, I don't know, like Fleisch was in that kingdom back in the day. At one point, Redline was in there. Death Squad was in there. Abe and Negan moved through that. Like, it was wild. Back when you could literally migrate kingdoms in the middle of KVK. It was insane. Martell talents. Good question.
Yeah.
For open field, I don't even have talents on him.
Tell you what I've got. I just don't know if you're using the same.
I don't know why this talent tree is empty. So what I would do, it's the infantry tree and the defense tree. I need some other commander to do this on. Who else is infantry defense? Gorgo.
I did that.
Gorgo is. Oh, but she's got, dude, I don't have room to make a talent tree on her. The funny thing is I want to keep these stupid Martell talents. Anyways, if I were doing open field on Martell, I would take Elite Soul. Oh, I'm in the battleground. I can't set the talents either. Bro. Okay, how about now? Oh, I can't do anything with talents. Gosh darn it. I would probably take Elite Soldiers and then balance Burning Blood and Loose Formation. And then no weakness. Oh, I need to go in. Oh, Richard. Yeah, do I have a Richard build? Dude, I forgot he existed. That's an interesting build. Oh. Yeah, okay. This is an interesting open field build. I mean, this is more focused on march speed. I think that, yeah, something like this maybe. What you have is fine, honestly. Gotta love the rave music in the background. Good times, man. Chat, how many of you have been to a rave? 1 if yes, 2 if no. I'm just kind of curious. Bara, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Oh, Frodo's not here. I was going to see if he wanted to answer it. That's funny. Oh, we got some ravers up in here, man. Let's go. So we got some 1s, some 2s. You've been to a crab rave, and someone else says mommy. Okay. Well, good morning from the Philippines. Good morning. EDC. What's a 3 supposed to be? Let's party. $1.5 shows your age if you push 1. Says someone who pushed 1. That's funny. Is like, are raves not a thing anymore? I mean, people are doing something. If they're not raving, what are they doing? King Chisgule? I'm no king here, thankfully. I am president, though, as it turns out. In Whiteout Survival, I am president of the state. We're so far 2-0, undefeated in KVK equivalent. But, you know, it's still pretty early. All right, here we go, baby. Porting in a second. What is your guys' level of interest in my making videos? By the way, you can head on in whenever you're ready, Bara.
Mm-hmm.
Do make sure you put talents on the BQ. Yeah.
I'm already in. Yeah, dude.
You're already in. Oh, all right. You almost here? Oh, I see your city. What city theme is that?
I don't know. It's just nothing.
Oh, you are what civilization? Greece.
Yes. Ooh. Have we got a problem?
No, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. I'm a different civ, but it's fine. Dude, it just looks like a city theme. Look at Germany. It looks so stupid and boring. You can't see it right now. When you get here, you'll see it. The default theme is like, I mean, they really made it look plain. But yeah, I mean, this is like original OG graphics back in the day, man. It was cool back then. If you did a live stream where you picked a certain number of people you would send scripts to, you would get your most attended stream ever. Could be a celebration for 250k subs. I am over 250k subs, right? I kind of like stopped keeping track. I am not gaining subs very fast anymore. It's actually like I should be a little concerned. Yeah, so what is your guys' level of interest in seeing overview videos of like just other mobile games? Like not all the time, but like periodically. I got King Mini checking in on me now. For those that don't know, Mini is the new king of GV77. He stepped up when Shark retired, although Shark is still playing. Shark is still here. I think Shark's gonna come back. I have a suspicion. I think Shark genuinely loves the grind. I respect it. You're here for rock? Shark still playing? Question mark, question mark, question mark in all caps. AOEM. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done an Age of Empires mobile video, huh?
That's still around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The group that I play with has done incredibly well. We did take a loss at one point, but I think we've only got like one loss. BQ Liu Chad deals smite damage almost every other second after the first smite cycle. Jesus. Okay. This is going to be kind of nuts. I guess I can make a preset here. So, first thing we're going to run, you just bring over and over BQ Liucha. I'm going to run a gauntlet. The gauntlet I'm going to run here is going to include Liucha with Wallace. I feel like it'd be cool to just see, you know, new cool versus old cool. And I think it's possible that Liucha get some wins here, actually. So I'll lock that in as a preset. We're going to do the Zuge Herman, which I expect will get wrecked, and also Ragnar Skippy. It's a good one. And Huo Arthur. There's too many commanders. Oh my god. Let's see here. I need that Zuge Herman. other dude with the crazy helmet? Where's he at? There he is. Okay. Oh, there you are. Aha. You see my city theme? Look how basic it is. Smash Squad has only lost one time in Age of Empires Mobile. Nice. All right, so in a minute 30, you can port in and the testing begins. We got a lot to do.
Let's put the commanders up. And Nevsky Joan.
Yeah, it's true. I could make the other presets as well. What did we say? Nevsky Joan was one of them.
Mm-hmm. They've been running Arthur William.
What do I think of Arthur William?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great combo. Oh, you want to do that instead?
No. I'm easy.
Oh.
I'm easy.
Yeah, I think we stick with what we got, but you are right that it is a combo I've been very happy with. I am kind of curious for all of the new sort of modifications to CJ and Bertrand. I don't think it'll make the meta, but Chisgule is the Michael Jordan of rock? I don't know if I go that far, but I appreciate the sentiment. We got, how many people in stream now? Over 1,000. 1,354. I appreciate you all. In 7 seconds, Bara ports in, and we start to fire up the dueling here. All right, if you could teleport to the right of my city, that'd be perfect. Try against Arthur Phillip? Yeah, we could do a little of that. You can test with your march out of your city, by the way. Or teleport. I don't know if that's... "30 minutes and we finally get some action." True. Who's a higher priority, BQ or Liu, chat? Ooh. Chat, what do you think? Bara, you can port in, by the way.
Yep.
Liu Cha? This could run a poll.
I think Luce. So you got 280 on your units?
Yeah. I popped the expansion. Oh, you're below me.
Yep.
Port right up next to me on the right.
Okay.
Yeah. And bring your march all the way up. That way, for the recording, it's a little easier. I'm just gonna hit you for now. All right, let's do this. I don't even remember who I brought. Ooh, you chat with Wallace. Abracadabra says, "Let's go. Hope you're doing well." Thank you, man. Thank you for the 38 months. I appreciate you. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is not what I wanted to see after I just...
Uh-oh. Hey, yo. That single target damage is not fooling around. This is yet. Oh, what in the world? Bro, you kicked into high gear with the expertise.
Yep.
That expertise was insane. That expertise went from "you're gonna lose" to "you're gonna win."
Yep.
Chat says WTF, BBQ, OMG. So that's an AoE commander too. Yeah, that's true. Let's run it back. Let's do a bunch of these. I mean, I think that using, you know, pincer formation will elevate this, but, you know, it should elevate these 2 marches equally, I would say. All right, let's swing in here. Unfortunately, we probably only have time to do like 2 duels for each of these pairings. We'll try to go pretty quickly because we'd like to do a bunch of different things here.
Look now. We're a quarter into the way of the fight. You're kicking my butt.
Yeah, it's gonna flip. As soon as you cross the threshold, man, it's just insano mode for 6 seconds. Now I'm losing. The expertise is good for duels only? I don't know about that. I mean, I think for open field, it's going to be good too. I think you're right that it is better in duels. This is without gear. This is no gear, no formation. We're going to do some 5v5s as well, which is a part of the motivation for the no gear situation. I'm going to bring the Huo with Arthur. Let's try this out. Now, you do have this sort of civilization perks. It's somewhat relevant. By the way, you don't have to go so far south. You can just go like just out of your city and then swing in. Let's see how this goes. Huo with Arthur. We should lose. Oh, I didn't wait the 30 seconds, I think. I don't think I gotta scratch that and do it again. Yeah, we didn't wait the 30 seconds. Okay. He doesn't have a city skin. It's just Greece looks cool. Greece just looks cool, apparently. I can't zoom into his city. BQ semicircle? That is insane, actually. All right, I'm going to park these calves out over here, and we're going to test something else. I'm going to bring the archers. So we'll do like archer duel, cav duel, archer duel, cav duel. And then we'll start doing 5v5s. Perfect. You're perfect. Boom. Wildline and Mr. Hope about to go crazy with this? What are they going crazy with? Bro, F's in the chat for archers. You got 2 AoE archers versus 2 AoE infantry. And these infantry are going to destroy the archers. Try Liu Chat with Alex. We could do that. Oh my god, we're just gonna get... Bro, because of the Liu Chat expertise, we're actually just gonna get cooked by everything. Archers are getting smoked. Not by as much as I thought they might get smoked by, but... that is savage. All right, now we're going to do calves. I'm going to delete the other cav one. Yeah, this guy. Ooh, see, now we're winning. Oh, except we're not going to win. Because the expertise is going to kick in, right? I don't know. We're kind of cooking here. Nope. I don't know. Ooh, we might get this with the Huo. But, you know, you've got a single target commander versus an AoE commander. I think we're going to lose here. All right. Could you... I guess, do we run the archers again? I think we need to do more than one test. Like, 1 is really insufficient. 2 is even insufficient, but I think we just do it anyways. But we could run BQ with somebody else. But not yet. Let's just run this real quick. I'm going to get my Huo out here. That was Civ v Civ at least? True. So he's got the Civ and I have the Civ. True, true, true. BQ with Charles Martel. Chat's pretty even on which commander is more important, the LC or the BQ. It's literally 51 to 49. Like, chat doesn't get more close to 50-50 than that, right? Okay, 52-48. Gosh darn it.
You want to try Luce BQ? I don't know how that would work. I don't think it would.
Liu Chao with BQ? Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, honestly. Like, the attack tree might be better for duels, but, like, I don't know. I'm not convinced for other uses. You got plenty of infantry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Got plenty of everything.
Dude, I'm kind of hyped to duel, not gonna lie. See if we can observe the effect in the 5v5. That's gonna be sick. Out of storage space. Oh, I needed to prep for this test better. I got so many of these mails. Maybe a bulk editor here. I don't even know what I want to delete. Bunch of old stuff. You can... Oh, select all? Probably don't want to do that. You can swing in and hit my march, by the way. I don't know if you've already done that. Thank you. The testing must go on, but also I need space to save them. So after this, do we do BQ with Philip, maybe?
Okay. Do you want me to do BQ Philip?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep, done.
Although the talents are obviously not ideal for that configuration, I would say. But let's just see it. Right, like, I think you definitely could eke more out with talents. But, like, holy. Bro, I took 40,000 Sev wounds to your 27? That's, like, not a small margin of victory. I feel like how you do here depended a lot on whether or not you get the extra fill-up active skill triggered, like really early or not.
Oh, you're smoking me now.
Maybe. I don't know. We should test BQ Wallace. Good call, chat. Good call. I think I am going to beat you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What is the percentage where the expertise triggers for BQ? It's like 60 and 30? Yeah, this is expertise. It's 50 and 15? Huh. Pretty close. I'm gonna run down the archers and start to warm up the calves. You could swing at these archers whenever you're ready.
You want BK Philip again?
Yeah, keep running that. I want to see that at least one time against each of the troop types here. I mean, I think it worked. Like, I would not say that BQ Philip was terrible, but I wouldn't say that it was great. I don't think it's going to be much better with the Philip primary. But talent-wise, it actually might be a lot better. BQ just seems like he's made for pincer. Yeah, I agree. We're going to test with Wallace. So we're going to get that test in, don't you worry. Liu Che Philip against BQ Philip. I'm not opposed to that. I think that's kind of an interesting test, honestly. Why Philip? Well, Liu Che Philip is extremely popular. So I think people are very interested in, like, can I still run my infantry gear and just swap out the BQ and instead? You're still gonna win against archers. Not bad. Enigma Gaming, what's going on, dude? Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, do me the honor of throwing a like on here and subscribing. We got 1,513 people watching. I really appreciate you being here with me. Every time a new commander drops, I stream testing. Shout out again, Bara, for doing this testing with me. I really appreciate it. Archers are dead. I think archers, if done well, I'm gonna sneeze. Awkward timing for that. If done well, archers will be really powerful skill damage commanders, but like, now that we're in the middle of this rework of true damage, I think it's an awkward time to be an archer, man. Squeezy says, I'm an archer main and I struggle, guys. The struggle is real. Ooh, I might beat you here.
You got me easy.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that BQ Philip is where it's at.
I won't be running it.
Do you have talents on your Philip?
Good question.
I'll tell you what. You bring Liu Che with you bring BQ Liu Che like you have been. Well, I don't know. I mean, you're definitely gonna beat me here when I do this, but I'm gonna get Philip, who is where? Here. And I'm gonna use BQ, who is there. All right. Let's just see. BQ Alex? Yeah, okay. So after this, let's have you bring BQ Wallace.
Fun.
I think I'm beating you. Wait, hold up. What's going on here? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Chat, wait a minute. Hold on.
Let's do this again.
wait a minute. Might have stumbled onto something here. Unintentionally.
Cut the stream.
So that's surprising, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. We winning or losing?
You're winning.
Barely, but yeah.
I might get you now.
Ooh. Guys.
You got me.
Okay. Do you want to bring? Do we just do that again?
Yeah, we got to do that. We have to do that again.
Okay.
This is my number one march.
That was surprising.
It's your number one march too.
I guess so. Actually, like, if that's actually good, that's gonna be really good for me. Not gonna lie. That is gonna be really good for me if that works out that way. Now I'm getting cooked. What the heck?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
This is why you can't do a test once and call it a result.
Nah, it's even again.
So it turns out that boosting your damage by like 40% is pretty legit from Philip. Nah, you got this one for sure. I feel like this is I would almost call this a coin toss at the start. Cause like, if you get a really lucky trigger at the start, you're just gonna win, whichever side gets it. Yeah, the goal of these tests is not perfection. The goal of these tests is to figure out, like, what combos should we gear up to test. Okay. Do you want to bring a different troop type real quick?
Yep.
And I'm going to run another Philip.
What do you want?
You can bring archers, you can bring calves. It's up to you.
I'll bring archers.
We really do need to do BQ Wallace, though. Yeah. And then I really want to do 5v5 testing. Although, I mean, what are we going to prove? That, like, obviously AoE damage should be better than single target damage, right? Like, I don't know. Ooh, this is close. You might have me here, actually. The poison stacks are just going to be really oppressive.
I don't know.
I think the poison stacks might take the W. Ah.
I think you got it.
I don't know. I think you've got it. Oh, I might have it. I mean, that's pretty neck and neck.
Close.
It doesn't get much more neck and neck than this, does it?
Be a double knockout. Nah.
What's the troop count of 11,000 troops left? That's pretty legit. Do you want to go station your calves? Oh, actually, okay. Let's do this. You bring the BQ Wallace. We have to test that. You bring BQ Wallace.
Yep.
Yeah, BQ Wallace. And then station some calves, the Huo Arthur, after you bring that out. All right. I'm going to swing into your army here while you station those calves. It's like we don't even have time.
Huo Arthur. Done.
Yeah, Huo Arthur, please. So this is kind of like a Liu Che versus BQ test here. And the Liu Che is kind of cooking.
Yep.
I mean, Wallace primary? What would the difference be between Wallace primary and secondary? It's not that significant, would it be? Chat says BQ's a flop? There's no way BQ's a flop.
You curious?
Dude, BQ's looking outstanding here. We do need to 5v5 test, and we got to get a couple more tests in first, though. I'm going to bring archers, and you just bring the same thing you just did. You think he's hella mid? What? Okay, we're gonna do 5v5 in a second here, and we'll see. I need to go station my calves.
Reassures me that William Wallace is time to be benched.
Say that again.
William Wallace to be benched.
You think he's gonna be benched?
Yep.
I think he's doing pretty good.
There's just better options.
There are definitely better options. Philip is a better option. Liu Che is a better option. People would argue Alex is a better option. That's a lot of better options. People underestimate how AoE Commander does versus dueling. Right. We do this cav fight and then we have to switch to 5v5s. All right, swing into me when you're ready. And then after this, we'll look at all the reports. I'm going to favorite them real quick. I just want to make sure they don't get lost from all the reports we're pulling in. Well, Wallace is getting kind of cooked here, TBH. That Huo is just tough to deal with. All right, so did you make presets for the 5v5?
I got 2 cavs out, so I didn't, but
Okay.
I'll have a look. But I can pull them out. I know which ones I want.
Yeah. We just need to align on the kill order. Chat wants to see Liu Che Alex. Dude, there's still so much test. It's actually kind of insane. William Wallace BQ, not BQ William Wallace. God, there's just so much to test. Okay.
I've got what you told me to go.
Sweet. Let's meet under our cities here. So the kill order. Let's kill the archers first. F's in the chat for archers. Then we'll do Nevsky, Huo, Ragnar, and lastly we'll take out the for you it'll be Liu Che that you target, and I'll target your BQ last.
Archer, Nevsky, Huo, Ragnar.
Archer, Nevsky, Huo, Ragnar. Yeah.
So, done.
All right, you got my archers targeted?
No, not yet. You ready?
Okay. No, I'm trying to find yours. Where are your archers hiding? Wait, are they out of my... Oh, they're out of my... They were out of my vision.
Hopefully at the back, where they're meant to be.
All right, stack all your marches on top of each other real quick. That way they're not like... Yeah, okay.
Wait, now, okay, yep.
All right, you got my archers targeted?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, your Nevsky's on behind me. Oh my god, you're freaking destroying me. Alright, after Nevsky, it's Huo. Oh, you're standing still. Rep.
Yeah.
You were definitely winning.
Yeah.
Oh, my Liu Che's dead. That's interesting.
Your Huey's running from me.
What's that? All right, let's do it over.
Your
Chat. Okay, let's see here. This is the last duel report we had. Okay. Let's do that again.
Yep.
And we have to give Huo 30 seconds of chilling. BQ is not a rally commander. Yeah, I would not rally with BK. I don't think that's a thing. BK, BQ. Gosh darn it. Chat knew what I meant. All right, are your calves already out? Yes.
No, they're out now. No. Just Nevsky just came out now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have preset because I don't use him.
Yeah. They need some time still. You call him barbecue, chat says. Instead of BQ, call him barbecue. All right, you got all your marches out?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there's your archers. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so you can select the Nevsky. Ooh, it's pretty even here. It's pretty even. Your BQ's taking a lot of AoE damage.
Got me.
I think I got you here. Which is a little surprising. Although, wait, yeah, I got you. Dude. Oh, you needed to kill my Huo sooner. That's why. Huo is just healing off of everybody. Yeah, they need to be higher in the kill order. Let's just duel real quick. What did you want to see? Chat wants to see William Wallace primary. Can you bring I'll bring Wallace BQ, you bring BQ Liucha.
We still haven't tried Lucho Alex either.
True.
That's probably your number one try, I reckon.
It's a lot that people want to see. Try to squeeze this in before the practice match ends here.
Actually, not bad.
I have slightly different talents on my Wallace. But, I don't know, it's the one that makes him take more normal damage, so...
He's lost.
Do I got you here?
Nah.
I think I got you, man.
Watch.
Holy. I think I got you.
We do.
Yeah.
We got 10 seconds.
Chat takes away from this the need to max Philip. Okay. I mean, Philip's pretty good. All right, we got to look at these reports now. Figure out what just happened. BQ Philip. Philip extra skill pops will stack Malice. Right. Google was my idea. Thank you for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate you, dude. We are multi-streaming here. We're on twitch.tv/Chisgule. We are live, and you can give an Amazon Prime sub every month for free if you are a Amazon Prime member. And then you have ad-free viewing. GG easy. Win-win. So, report time. What the heck just happened? Let's find out. All right, so the first thing we did was the BQ Liu-Cha versus Liu-Cha William Wallace. And you won pretty handily there. 12k sev differential in the BQ favor, which is what I was expecting. And then it won again. Seems good. Okay, from here, we bring out the archers, and you're winning by the same amount. I mean, it could definitely be different with Shajar, which someone in chat pointed out. We just didn't have time to run it. I think if we did run it, right, like it could be that the archers could win, but now we're talking about having to bring in single target damage and an amazing duelist in order to be able to take a duel win. Like, I don't know, kind of who cares. Then we bring in the Huo, and Huo got freaking rocked. 43-29. So we did archers again so that the Huo could get his 30 seconds of warm up. And this was closer, 37-29. And then we're looking at 40-27. So Huo Arthur is just getting rocked here by the BQ Liu-Cha. I feel like BQ LC is a very solid combo. But, by the way, Darkest Gordo, thank you for the Prime, dude. I appreciate you, man. See, I'm telling you, you can give a Prime and then watch without ads on Twitch, twitch.tv/Chisgule. Thank you. So, yeah, BQLC seems just extremely solid to me. So then we go a step further and we bring in the Philip. And now BQ is losing, so that's pretty meaningful. So I think that BQ primary is probably not it. BQ Philip this time wins against the archers, but by a smaller margin than what it was winning by before with BQ. And then we do the Cavs here, and it actually lost. So for me, I take away from this that Philip secondary is probably not it. Do you agree, chat? This dude is broken, Quiz just says. Quiz is always right, by the way, chat. I don't know if you know this. He's literally always right. So Quiz just said this dude is broken. People just look at these 1v1 duels. You got to keep in mind the AoE is what he does. Yeah, I think that's a good call out. So then we ran Philip primary, and now we're kind of cooking. Philip primary, BQ secondary beat the BQ Liu-Cha by a small amount. So, like, let's not get too excited here. And then we lost. So it's kind of a push as to which is better. But the fact that, like, I don't know, we're kind of looking at BQLC as the best March in the game. And we're also saying that Philip with BQ is kind of going even with it. That's actually incredible, isn't it? Am I going to run Philip BQ? I'm actually asking. I think the answer is yes. Like, I think for my weird setup, I'm going to do that. Philip BQ barely beat the archers here. And we ran out of time to mess around with more Philip BQ stuff, which is kind of a bummer. Does he not see that he had more troops with Philip? Yeah, so the reason is that the talents here give you more troops. That's why.
I missed that. Sorry.
It's all good. Cortex cheering right now, Philip primary. How did the poll end 49% to 50%? I couldn't tell you. That's some YouTube magic right there. Right. So for those that didn't know, and it's all good. Like, we're here to learn together. This talent gives you extra troop capacity. I would argue that if you're dueling, it's fine to use that extra troop capacity because it's a part of like what the talents actually bring you for an open field fight. I do think the effect of that is emphasized more in a duel and diminished more in a situation where you have a 50% expansion running. But we did have a 25% expansion. But when you also add in the KVK tech, it kind of dilutes the value of that 3% pretty meaningfully, in my opinion. Okay, so as we were saying, Philip with BQ beats the archers barely. Liu Che with Wallace. Yo, Kraz Kyle. Thank you for the prime, dude. Maybe that's Crazy Kyle? Kraz Kyle. Well, either way, you started a hype train on Twitch, which I appreciate. So, the BQ Wallace beat the Liu Che Wallace. That's kind of a big deal. The BQ Wallace beat the archers. The BQ Wallace did lose to the Cavs, though. So I think the BQ Wallace is not as good as the Liu Che. Especially because the Wallace is like a single target damage commander, you know? And then Wallace BQ actually beat BQ Liu Che. The Wallace primary. It was pretty close, though. But you got to keep in mind, as Quizjo was saying, that this is a double AoE composition. The only sort of AoE you get from Wallace is the fact that he is going to shield your team. You know, look, obviously more testing needs to be done, but let's talk about what commander pairs you would bring, right? I think it's pretty straightforward that you're going to bring Ragnar Skippy if you're a 2-March infantry player, and you're going to bring BQ with Liu Che. Do we agree there, chat? Test on the pro outside your city. Just hit him. Do we agree, chat? Like, if you're bringing 2 marches, it's BQ, Liu Che, and then Ragnar Skippy, right? That's like... Carl, what do you think? Is that what we're doing?
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to run that.
Chat says no Liu Che Alex? Bro, there's no way I'd run the Alex over the BQ. I think there's no way. And I also think that Pincer is going to exaggerate the relevance of that. So, like, maybe without the formations, you could argue that the Alex is the way. But, like, once you factor in Pincer, I don't know that that's so debatable. I don't know that that's so debatable once you get Pincer going. Right? Like, I think you could say without the equipment, maybe. But, like, once Pincer's in the mix... I don't know about that. But then if you were a 3-March player, I mean, I think you could pretty easily take the Philip, who's all the way up here, I guess. BQ. I mean, I will say this. There's never been a better time to be a 3X infantry player. That's for sure. Good luck figuring out what formation you're going to use, but... Right, so if you're a 3X inf player, I think you do exactly what I have here. And your option is either the Wallace or the Alex, and like, hey, take your pick on... No judgment either way, right? Rip Guan, for sure. I actually unironically think like this is the better way to do it. I feel like Ragnar really is losing a lot by not being paired with big skill damage. Do you agree, chat? Like, I think potentially that BQ loses the least in this situation. Philip with leadership gear. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have leadership gear, I would not go craft it to do this. This is like, if you have, I guess we should call this the leadership 2x infantry setup rather than the 3x infantry setup. We could do a 3x infantry setup as well. Synergy, man, synergy. Ed, what synergy are you referring to? BQ Sargon? If no Philip, BQ with Wallace, Liu with Alex, and Ragnar with Skippy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So if you're not doing this leadership stuff, okay, let's forget this leadership stuff. All right, forget it. Right? Like, I like the suggestion here of Wallace BQ and Liucha Alex, right? So you'd run it like this. Liucha with Alex. There he is. There he is. Right? And then Wallace BQ. Where is Wallace? Wallace BQ. So if you're a 3x infantry player, no leadership, or your leadership's committed somewhere else, or pick your poison, right? Like, this also feels super reasonable to me, right? Are we gonna try BQ rallies? I don't think so, man. I don't think BQ's it.
Good point.
Like,
good point.
like this skill is AoE, so that's not amazing for a rally. The skill is fine. If the when this troop is attacking, no, man. BQ is missing his expertise and his third skill if you rally. I don't think that's it. Their troop gains 10 stacks of malice whenever it uses an active skill. Its number of malice stacks is higher than the target's percentage of units remaining. It spends 10 malice stacks to deal the smite damage. But you get 10 malice stacks for every 10% of troops you lose, 10 malice stacks upon entering combat. You get a stacking smite damage boost as you lose troops. God, that's insane. 20% rage recovery speed for 1 second. BQ is not for rallying. If this commander's troop is attacking a troop on the map, yeah, that's not going to work in a rally. Marcus, welcome to the Elite Guard. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. William Wallace BQ and Ragnar Liucha. I mean, I wouldn't bench Skippy. Ragnar Liucha is not bad. I wouldn't be benching Skippy, though. So wait, how are we gaining malice stacks here? Whenever you use an active skill. Holy! Sir Marcus with the 20 gifted. Let's go. Yo, let's get some hype in the chat for Sir Marcus with the fat 20 gifted. It has been a hot minute since I got a 20 gifted. Let's go. Bara, do you think that the Phillips synergy here is just really good? With the extra active skill activations and the Malice stacks? Is that what's happening?
I think that's what it is.
Sir Marcus the GOAT.
I think Cortex is going to be very happy about this.
Leadership players everywhere rejoice. I actually would consider it to be very good game design when the game sends you on a pathway and then rewards you for doing it.
100% I needed that. 100% I needed that.
I mean, I feel like you could use the Shajar. You could use the BQ. Actually, surprisingly synergistic. Are you doing more tests? I don't know. Do we want to do more tests? We'd have to do it in like 45 minutes from now. You know what we could see, but I don't think is the case? I mean, we could see if the new commander is in the custom arc match, and we could do balance mode. But I think it's pretty unlikely. Did you guys test with Herald? We did not. That's actually kind of funny. I do not think this revives Herald, but I think that's a very cute idea. Full equipment and armament tests now. The weirdness is that, like, Bara and I, with the exception of our infantry stuff, like, have very different-ish stuff. I don't know what we're able to prove. I guess...
God.
Well, if we think about this, what could we prove? I mean, like, we could run a lineup with BQ and then swap out the BQ. We just would have to use them as a secondary, I guess. Right? So we'd have to use like Liuche BQ and then Liuche Wallace and do like 5v5s or something. And it's like 5v5s one way and 5 the other way. And then look at the Sev wound difference. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. Ragnar BQ, please. There's certainly a lot more dual testing we could do. Ghost from 1079. Pincer on BQ Wallace. Arch on Liucha Alex. Wedge for Rag Skippy. I do really like the suggestion to have each formation, because I think there are pros and cons to each one. For both Arch and Pincer, like, it'd be nice to have good justification for having both of those. Liu Skippy is, yeah, it's still good. But, like, you can do better now. The better is to put skill damage commanders together and smite damage commanders together, right? That's what's better. Philip BQ was not bad, but it seems like you need to rely more on luck. What do you think? I do really feel like it would be interesting to do full gear. I mean, what would we do in a full gear test here? Chances you could say the same for Alex. It's mostly luck. Had a quick question on my newer player. Just got the Lotus. So many players in my kingdom in total that got Hidden Lotus. Is that a lot? I don't know if that is a lot for a new kingdom. Is it worth it to max BQ, or can you get away with less? I mean, I think the expertise is pretty powerful. I think if you're using him in Canyon, it's certainly a must. I guess you could get away with it in the field, but like I think you do want it. Who should be primary? BQ or LC prime? I think BQ. I'm inclined to believe, but we didn't test this yet, that Pincer plus Smite is the way to go. Yeah, Guana's likely getting benched here. That is the commander. Would you recommend to new players for one good March at this point? I mean, I would be inclined to say that... It's either Liuchev Phillip. What is the better March? Is it Liuchev Phillip or BQ Liuchev? Best new player March, is it? I guess it would be LC Phillip. You know what I'd probably recommend? I was going to run a poll, but I think what you do is Liuchev with Alex, and you can invest the Alex really early. Although, now CJ is going to be really interesting, potentially. CJ could be really good. For like an early game player. Although Alex is just better. Alex has just got to be better. Then work on BQ and move the Phillip around. I mean, is the best March in the game? What's the best March in the game? What are even the candidates? BQLC. Rag Skippy. What, Huo Arthur? Let's see what people say in this poll. I personally, I know I'm going to throw the poll when I say out loud my opinion, but, you know, like, I think BQLC is, that's got to be it, right? Duo might be the best dual march, but BQ is the best field march. I mean, I think BQ is doing a couple things. I think he's got a cool infantry synergy. I think he has a surprising Phillip synergy that's really well done. And I think he's also encouraging you to, like, not do as much of, like, the back and forth shenanigans that drives me kind of network unstable. Bruh. The funny thing, I had anti-scout. I don't have that on anymore. Chat says rip stream. No, stream's chilling, right? Wait, chat is effing? Are we good, chat? I think we're good. I think it was just literally just the game. No? Chat says they're losing stream. Either this is a coordinated trolling or chat is going through it. Let me check the stream health. It says stream is healthy, no incidents. Can we get a recap of the testing? Yeah, what I would say is that BQ is outstanding with Liuchev. Go Pincer. Feels pretty straightforward. Wallace primary with BQ was fine as well, but not as good. And Phillip with BQ was surprising, actually, which we did test here. It was surprising.
If I had a leadership set, I'd definitely go it.
Say what?
If I had a leadership set, I would definitely bring Arthur BQ onto the field.
We could run it in Canyon real quick on the topic of leadership. Dude, how does this change Canyon? I haven't even thought about that yet. Let's go figure out what this does for Canyon. Something. In fact, a lot of things are probably changing here. Gosh, where do we even start? Do we do Lost Canyon first or regular Canyon? We go with my...
Lost Canyon.
I mean... Jeez. So... There's like actually so much you could change. Because... You can run like the Phillip primary with BQ, but I don't think we're getting rid of Trajan, right?
Oh, man.
Stream is still acting up for people. It's kind of annoying. I still think it's Trajan Mulan in here. Let me turn off the screen flicker. Customization. Okay. Bench archers? No. Has anybody put BQ in the lineup yet? I don't see it anywhere. Nobody put BQ in. I mean, BQ seems really good for this game mode. Do I bench Skippy? Benching Skippy seems insane. Bench these archers. I don't have 4 sets of infantry gear. I think we benched the Skippy, actually. Like, here's what I think the gear is. This is going to be insane. Watch this. This is what I think we do. Whoa. This is weird. This is what I think we do. Okay. Okay, I gotta get this out of my head and onto the page here. We take the BQ and we put the gear that's from the Ragnar onto there. Yeah. And then we put the arch gear on it. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. And then... this is kind of weird. I don't know. The off lane is gonna be Constantine primary with Ragnar secondary? With the skill damage stuff? This isn't right. Uh-oh. What do you got on, buddy? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. This is kind of crazy, chat. I don't know if this is going to work out. Bear with me. So we go to sunset. We go to map equipment setup. Chis is selling hard right now? What do you mean? We were testing. We got to test. Oh, Ragnar is deployed. You go away. BQ goes in. They don't recommend it, apparently. Power? Why is BQ power so low? What if we do this? The Ragnar in there. So now we just start hitting people and see. Did you put it in yet, Bara?
I have not.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. No, you're good. I'm cooking. I don't know if
what
this
to
is
do.
any good.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to put him in a canyon. To put him in the canyon, I have done some rearranging. I'm not convinced it's
So I dropped Ragnar last week for Guan again just because of silence. It was helping heaps, and that moved my ranking up. Now do I drop Ragnar in? I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
okay.
You can hit me. You can hit me, and then I'll keep mine the same.
Chat saying, should we do Gorgo? I don't know. Okay. Now we find out if this BQ thing is going to work out. I think it will. I also feel like the expertise on BQ makes him an incredible candidate for front row. When reduced to 50% of units remaining, deals 60% more damage and takes 30% less damage for 6 seconds. Like, I have a feeling yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's try this. This Constantine with Ragnar is gonna be something, man.
Would it be better maybe Philip? I don't know.
I have Philip. I have Arthur Philip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a weirdo canyon lineup.
Yep.
Dude, look how healthy my Constantine is. Ah, it's working. It's working. It's working. Oh my god. Well, shit. Okay. You'd say, oh, maybe they didn't have gear on or something, except now the way Canyon works, you don't have to worry about that. Trajan's giving all this skill damage buff, but is it really worth it? Still, I think it probably is. He gets really tanky too, just kind of nuts. I can hit you now. Hit someone you normally lose to, so there really isn't anybody I lose to normally. There's maybe one or two, actually. I'll have to mess around with that. Okay, so we attack like this. So teaching moment here. You put the BQ in front because he's got the semicircle AoE, which is going to connect with the Trajan if I've done this correctly, and the Zuge connects with the Trajan. And if it doesn't connect with the Trajan, I'm definitely going to get their Zuge. Watch. This is an important change that I made there. Canyon does take gear into account, yes. Yes, the gear makes a big difference. The only issue with the Constantine here is the hasty departure is actually kind of screwing me a little bit. Do BQ Constantine offlane? I might need to. This did not work up top here. This was really bad. But the Constantine is very healthy, weirdly enough. Maybe Constantine BQ with Arch. But what am I doing? Benching Liu Che? Ain't no way, bro. Oh, Bara, I kind of cooked you, bro. Bro. That's insane. Okay.
You did?
Jeez. Okay, let's hit Rayo now. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing about how I'm doing this. That's how I set that up. All right. You get BQ's damage buff with Constantine's heal. But, like, there's no way we... Oh. Wait. You know, you might be right. BQ plus Constantine does sound kind of spicy. Actually. Right? Because, like, Constantine's going to be healing himself. Okay. But then BQ is also going to be doing a huge damage taken reduction periodically. Like, that combination is kind of nuts. That actually is kind of nuts. With BQ as the primary, right? You've only been saying this for 20 minutes now? My bad, Mo. My bad. So, I don't know why that BQ just inches back there, but I should look. Look at his AoE. It's going to cook. BQ LC does not seem to be able to take a hit very well, though. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, this is looking a little closer than I'd like. Maybe not, actually. I will say this. Even the way I'm running it now, like, the addition of the BQ is definitely an upgrade. Like, even the way, just the way I'm doing it now, this is definitely a huge upgrade. Just that is an upgrade, the way that I'm doing this. Okay. BT Cyborg. Do Ragnar Liu Che instead of Skippy? Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of spicy. All right, here we go. BT Cyborg. Dude, this is going to push the bounce. This is going to push the bounce. Also, the Arvix team, it pushes the bounce. And the Wild Lion Mr. Hope teams, I could bump into them and that'll push the bounce too. I mean, I don't know, chat. I'm kind of cooking with the way I've set it up. I mean, maybe I could do better, but... This is... I mean, I'm going to end up with 5 marches left into BT Cyborg. That's insane. That is insane. I mean, these guys have very good teams. I can hit Hope. Hope is another one of those, like, this is like a final boss level situation here. Okay, so this I would do differently. Now I like to put the Zuge in front for this situation. These are final boss level teams, man. Let's do it like this. Okay. Mr. Hope. It's like 2.6 billion power. Jeez. All right. Here we go. Malice stacks be going crazy. I think I need to do something different here, actually. I think I need to put the archers where the... Yeah. I gotta switch where the Arthur is. The Arthur's not in a good place. That's gonna cost me this one, I think. Oh my god, Constantine is just living! Am I gonna win this off the back of Constantine? I don't know. This is looking dicey. Look at that BQ AoE, man. I think we got it, and I think I could do better still. It's pretty close, though. This is pretty close. Oh, man. I don't know. He might have me. Oh, jeez. Chis doesn't have pincer? No, Bro, I didn't spend the $800 to move to pincer. Arvix is insane. These are final boss level teams, man. I know he keeps saying that, but like 124,800 troops, 124,560 troops, 125,099 troops. Like, brother, that is a stacked team. Right? Like that, the troop count tells the story. Now, I'm no slouch either here, but this is correct the way I'm doing this here. Chat really wants to see BQ Constantine though. Let me try it this way, and then maybe we move it around. So is yours, Chess? Lol. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. It ain't bad. My Canyon team ain't bad. True. Dude, I don't know. That Constantine offlane is actually pretty outstanding. The support tree is just working. It's doing what it needs to do here. And it's just buying me so much time. I don't know, man. I mean, I could use BQ primary, but Chis hacked him like he ain't a monster. Bruh spent 200k. I don't think I've spent 200k yet, but it is over 150k, so I don't feel like a monster. Chat. I got a message from Bara on Discord. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty nuts. Okay, let's do the same thing, but run a BQ primary. So to do that, we need to move... What are we doing? Ragnar Liucha? Wait, what the? Wait, what? What's going on here? Wait, do I not even have an accessory on somebody? Hold up. Wait. Chat. We can do better, chat. Chat, wait. Chat, we can do better. We can do better. Bruh. Jeez. Okay. Lol, chat says. Lamau, no way. Oh, way, chat. Way. Okay. So let's lock in. BQ gets the shield a year now. BQ gets the shield a year. He retains the arch stuff. Then we go back to Ragnar. And we say, okay, buddy, suit up. With the Guan stuff. Now we are, in fact, using the ring. Lol. Suit up. Okay, now Sunset Canyon, map setup, history. I have to find Arvix again. Arvix. Scratch that. Scratch that. BQ. Constantine. Slow the roll. Ragnar. Not Skippy. Ragnar Liu Cha. Right, chat? That's what you wanted. Before I hit play, this is what you want, right, chat? Chess is about to become the final boss. I mean, these guys are going to max their BQ and put them in the lineup too, guys. Oh, I have all the commanders favorited. Okay, we'll fix that later. I don't think Mulan just does better than the Shajar here. It's weird, but it just is what it is. Okay, this is what chat wants to see. Apex, thank you for the super chat. Zuge Shajar. On defense, I like Zuge Shajar. On offense, I like Zuge Herman Prime. You really need that punch on offense, I find. Chat wants the Huo with Arthur. I don't have the wedge stuff for that. My combo stuff's really insane. That's why I use Arthur Phillip. This combo stuff is just insane. Chat wants the Phillip with the Liucha. Ragnar with Skippy. And BQ with the Constantine. That's interesting. It's a totally different model for how to run this. So you're basically saying get rid of this tanky thing and then just use the Phillip instead. I think the Phillip does poorly in the front, weirdly enough. Like, you gotta treat the Phillip as a DPS, I found. He just doesn't do well in the front. All right, here we go. I'm without a city theme. City theme doesn't work here. So the question is, will this be better? I do not think this is better. The Constantine was way... Whoa! Wait, hold up! Wait! 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 Wait a minute! That was better, wasn't it? Wait, chat. Hey, chat, that was actually just better, wasn't it? We can go back to the game tape here. Yeah, no, that did better. Buffs went crazy. Oh! Uh-oh! There you go. Let me fix my defense. Guess I am getting hit on defense here. Helios is another one of those final boss players. Dude is the GOAT. Nothing but respect. Is that the same Helios that was with me back in the day in 1254? Is this the Helios? The Helios? Let me just do that for a second. Then do this. Yes? Oh, sick, dude. Very cool to be in a kingdom with him again. That's hype. I thought it might be, but I didn't know. And then we do the Liu Cha. Okay. Whew. Okay. Chat, we're kind of cooking. Wow. Wait, what happened? Oh, I got cancel. I got freaking hit. Wow. Okay. Who normally beats me? Honestly, I think Helios normally beats me. Helios is a player that when I attack, I typically lose. I don't know what he's been feeding his troops recently, but now that BQ's here, we're kind of chilling. Now we do this in Lost Canyon. Okay. Gosh bless it. I hadn't set up my Lost Canyon yet. All right. We got to get this going. And what the heck is going to get going here? Okay. So this becomes BQ Constantine, which was certifiably insane. Okay. This curiosity somehow works. Huo with Shajar. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. It's weird. I know it's weird. You know it's weird. It seems to work. Yeah. And so then over here, instead of Ragnar Skippy, I'm doing Ragnar Liu Cha. I don't love this. I feel like the Skippy was better for taking hits. Dude, Chiz, if you had Pincer, you'd cook way harder. Well, not in Canyon. I think actually for Canyon, this is better. I could do like this and put Huo Joan. Do you think that would be better, chat? You lose the healing, though? Yeah, I mean, the goal of this lane is to kind of just stall. This top lane is just huge DPS. Is BQ any good? Yeah, I would say BQ is very good. I think so. We're just trying to figure out what the heck to do with my Canyon lineup here. Richard? Yeah, that ain't the way. I'll tell you what. Do you remember any of the players from 1507? Our Restart Project was there for a time. I mean, I remember everybody who, you know, came with us. The Restart Kingdom is in a great spot right now. What is the new 1 infantry meta? If you have Skippy Liu Che, you run BQLC. For sure, that's what you do. BQLC. Easy. Spend the 800, make it pincer? No. I don't think... I think for Canyon Arch is actually better anyways. Not that that's the right optimization, but... I don't love this. The Skippy was tolerable, but... LC in front? I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, we do LC Constantine, and that can take hits. Maybe this can take hits. Right? Like, what's LC doing? 20 defense. 20 less skill damage. A lot of anti-synergy. Like, the smite and the skill damage is not working together. The combo attacks are cute, but... I don't know, man. I'm in regular Canyon. I was very convinced. Yeah, I agree. As a rally garrison, you want both pincer and arch. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. Zuge and Shajar. No, the Herman Prime is really OP in this game mode. This is a crazy setup. It is a really weird setup, but I'm telling you, it's not bad. It works. Problem is there's not really anybody to hit. Like GV. Oh, I can hit number 8. Okay. Is Huo Shajar good? Only for stalling in Canyon. So we swap in BK, who I can find, I swear. And I mean, I don't have to swap in Liu Che, but I mean, come on, it's Liu Che. And this looks right. BQ Skippy? Oh, this is what? Whoa, that's weird. I got funky. I got real funky. At least my Ragnar AoE is going to hit a lot of things. But I feel like if I had got the Ragnar up here instead of the Arthur, that would be way better. This Arthur is so worthless with the fill-up. It's a bit of a yikes. But, you know, this team I was, I think, going to win either way. So that's not too crazy. I'm gonna win here with 6 armies left. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Well, I mean, I guess we wait and see for a bit. I don't like Arthur William for Canyon. No, William's not great for Canyon. It's hard to get him to hit multiple targets. If you could guarantee his 4th skill would always trigger, I would like it. But you really can't guarantee that. Is your gear on the right commanders? Yes? Chilling. Big chilling. Actually using my tier 5 stuff. Who'd have thought? I mean, what is happening right now? Okay, chat's got my back. Chat's got my back. What is happening? Okay, literally just doing that without an accessory, apparently. Noob procedures. So I need to go update all my presets is the problem. Now that I've moved all this stuff around, I gotta update my presets. This weird march. Maybe I have some defenses I can show you or something. Okay. Do I have a defense I can show you? No, wrong button. Come on, cheesy. History. We could see what's getting me here, and maybe I can adjust to fix it. What got me? I think the issue is that his Guan is just very strong into my Ragnar Skippy. Especially because I've got the 6-piece attack stuff. Yo, thank you for the super chat. Hold up. Benjamin, thank you. Can we Sev wound 400,000 tier 1 siege off our farms to get the bonus damage? Also, everyone hit like on the stream, just deserves love. Thank you again for the super chat, dude. I guess you could. It's a little resource intensive for what you're getting. My bottom lane got destroyed. He absolutely crushed my bottom lane. That was my issue. I mean, so if we want to address the bottom lane, then we force the issue. And I think we should force the issue. If we force the issue, I open myself up to 4v1s, which is a little weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we could do that. See how it goes. And now we need to go back to regular Canyon. Go to defense. And I think I just need to hit save. Are there talents I could put onto BQ that would be better for Canyon? Could be, right? Can we do better? I think the answer is yeah. Quiz, I appreciate you, dude. You had your old defense? No BQ? Oh, yeah. That one we were watching. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that is the old defense. Yeah, can we do better talents? Like, this doesn't feel amazing to me. Well, I mean, he does do a lot of smite damage. I thought you were a whale. Why do you not have pincer yet? Bro, just because I'm a whale doesn't mean I'm just, like, dropping freaking $800 to move my stuff around before I've even, like, tested or whatever, right? I don't know. How many coins do I have? I have 9, so it'd be like $600. Striker. $800 is pocket change to Chisgule? Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. 800 is not pocket change to anybody. Except Mephisto. Mephisto, Wild Lion, Mr. Hope, Arvex. There's probably a couple other people. They drop 10k gems each in the shop. I could spend the gems, but I think it's better to buy the bundles. $800 is worth it for a good YouTube vid, though. I do not make $800 back on a good YouTube vid these days. That would be a very, very, very good YouTube vid. Oh, while I'm here, we do need to buy this. Ooh, before I do, though. Oh, I have the quest. Right? I think I already got the quest. Okay. What quest did I buy? I actually don't remember. What did I do? Oh, I better get this done. 12,000 gems. Okay. So we go to super value bundles. Conqueror's Will. Done. I could do a few conversion stones, I guess. No, it's gems. I may as well do this. Good. How close am I? Done. Easy. Skill. Okay. All right. I guess I can go and just buy this. Daily special. All right. Open the crystals. I still have to do my daily quests. You know what we can do while we're here? We got like 800 people here. Do you guys want to spin on my restart account for BQ? Because we could spin BQ on the restart. I think I have tickets. I don't know if I do. We go check if I have tickets. If I don't have the tickets, I want to buy them over time. Like the next... When I say over time, I want to make sure I get quests for buying... for spending gems, you know? We go get a look. If you're open field, you just do pincer and don't think about it. For the most part, that's like fairly accurate between pincer and arch. You know, the funny thing is that, like, I'm not like a super huge whale. It just seems like it because I'm a super consistent spender in this game. If that differentiation makes sense. Like, I'm a very consistent spender. And over time, that just keeps accumulating, keeps accumulating, keeps accumulating. Yeah, holy. More chests. Do you rally or garrison? I do, yeah. I was one of the main garrisons last KVK against 960, which actually is crazy. So, the thing is that I think Arch is probably better than Pincer in a lot of cases here. Did I already test him? I did. I need to do more testing, though. That's for sure. You are certainly a whale. In it, for sure. For sure. Let's switch over and see if I have any tickets. I don't know if I do. Oh, the Twitch stream died. That is awkward. Huh. Okay. Welcome to the restart account. KVK3 did not have BQ, it looked like, which is kind of awkward. Poor Chis has been garrison going way back. Yeah, I've been garrisoning for quite some time now. Windfall. Nice. How many tickets do I have? 12. Okay. Well, do I have a quest? We have quests. Ooh, we got quests. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, we got Karok? Bruh. Okay. How many more do I need? Bro. 400 gems, huh? Okay. What can I get for 400 gemmies? And then we just do it again? Wheel of Fortune. Shop. 1, 2, 3. And now I need 800 gemmies. Okay, that's achievable. All right, it's done. Um, 10,000 gems. Dude, it's crazy how many of these gem quests you can go through as just one person. 1, 2, 3. Just blasting these quests, man. Okay. We're stacking the value now, baby. 1, 2, 3. Seems good. The crazy thing is I'm gonna have to get more of these tomorrow. Because I definitely want to spin to 100. But we can, what can I switch to? Oh man, it's Cordoba? I wanted to work on him on my main account a little bit. Anyways, okay. Let's do the spins. BQ wheel, baby. Chat seems pretty aligned on BQLC being the best march in the game. It's actually kind of major. Someone tell me what's the conclusion about BQ. He was surprisingly good with a Philip primary if you had leadership gear. But otherwise, pairing him with Liu Che is the way to go. Alternatively, nice, we got an 8 spot here. You could do Wallace primary with BQ secondary. And that did pretty well. And then you could do Liu Che with Alex. And you can do Ragnar with Skippy. A lot of options. How many sculptures do you get with 100 spins typically? Chat, what would you say? What should someone expect to get? Including the chess. 70 to 80? That sounds about right. Will you ever go all in on a siege march? Maybe one day. I keep dragging my feet, honestly. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, consider throwing a like on here and subscribing. I really appreciate you dropping in and having so many people in the stream today. It means a lot. I appreciate it. PTI in the chat! Welcome, dude. You've probably been here for a while, but I don't know why I'm just seeing your name. Probably because I need glasses. 3rd and 4th don't work in rallies for BQ based on our testing. Yeah, I wouldn't use BQ in a rally. I don't think so. And the expertise is not going to work. Like, there's just no reason to use BQ. Give me the rundown of what to do with BQ. If you have 1 infantry march, it's BQ Liu Che. If you have 2 infantry marches, just add Ragnar Skippy. If you have leadership and 3 infantry marches, then you do Philip with BQ, Liu Che with Alex or Wallace. I guess you do Wallace with Liu Che, you know what I mean. And then Ragnar with Skippy. And if you're doing 3 infantry, no leadership, you do Wallace, BQ, Liu Che, Alex, and Ragnar Skippy. Boom. W. You got about 300 for 500 spins? Holy. Dude, PTI, I feel like you got lucky, bro. That seems good. 300? I did 300 spins and I got 174, I think. So I think you made out very well. Summon the BQ. Confirm. By the writer of history. Wasn't sure if I'd actually have the script for that, so that worked out. Okay. Good stuff. Gorgo BQ might be good for city defense? I don't know about that. BQ is a yes or a no for a single infantry march? I think he's a yes. And now, actually, I can do some kind of cool stuff here. Well, I already popped my crystals. Okay. I need to get my crystal stuff done. Home gang? What's going on here? Oh! Yeah, I gotta claim that. Home gang is going decently. Hard to progress because we aren't getting attacked. Who'd have thought you put me and Hope and Mayan on a team and nobody wants to hit us? Okay. Get my training city theme on because I always forget to apply it. And then I'm like, oh, bro, speed ups. Okay. Who am I going to pick? Kind of doesn't matter. Because all I'm going to do is the free pull. Okay. So I need to do these quests. Bastion quests, man. They don't do themselves. Hitting barbs is not a bad plan. Should have took that Lost Canyon quest before I started swinging in. Okay. Let's play Call of Dragons as well. I enjoy Call of Dragons, man. I got too many games in my life. It's hard to keep up with all of them. It really is true. Like, it's difficult for me to keep up with my friends in Rise of Kingdoms and Call of Dragons and Whiteout Survival and Age of Empires Mobile. Like, it's just a lot. Of course, I get that quest for Barb Forts after... Actually, yeah, I guess it's fine. After doing a gazillion Barb Forts earlier today. I guess now's not a bad time to just smash through AP, though. Because we're still on Past Glory, but it's not going to be that way for much longer. Run in those animal bones. Tech donos I can do. Okay. More barbs! Ha ha ha! Alright, so... I like to leave a barb outside my city. I know that might seem weird, but... The reason I like to leave a barb outside my city is... If I need to summon some of these bone necklaces, the Kahars, I'll have a barb to hit and AoE onto them. That's kind of the game plan there. Got all kinds of stuff just accumulate. Bro, hit max. Just accumulating in this inventory. Does anyone know why BQ is not in KVK 3? I guess he's not supposed to be there, which is a little surprising to me. This guy is 43 meters away. Miles? Meters? What is the unit of measure there? Guess that's got to be miles, not meters. That makes no sense at all, Chisgule. Oh boy. Okay. Claim this. Did I join 3 Barb Port rallies? Good for me. Take the Barb quest. Okay. Feeling good about this. All right, chat. I had a lot of fun this stream, but I think it's time to turn off these bright stream lights and take it from the couch. You enjoyed the stream? Throw a like on here, subscribe. It's kilometers. Okay, that makes way more sense. You were literally counting on BQ and KVK3. You're so cooked. That is definitely rough. You enjoyed the stream? Throw a like on here, subscribe. I'll be back with a summary vid tomorrow. All right, until next time. You have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.